Well, hey there, folks. We're in the same room again.
Same room.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
We're coming to you live for this week's Transportation Talk Time.
And I am not wearing any green. I will admit that right now, in case you cannot see it. And yes, I know there is usually that pinch that needs to happen. But hey, aside from me not wearing green today...
I think the green thing is one of those things that people that may or may not have Irish heritage...
That's true.
That they have to wear the green so that they don't get pinched. Jason, I don't know. Something tells me you've got Irish in your background.
I could very well. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, it could be because, I got red hair maybe, quite possibly.
I didn't want to say it.
I mean, I don't have much of it up here anymore, but I do still have some down here in the jaw area. But it is really cool. I've always loved St. Paddy's Day. I like all of the pomp and circumstance that happens with it. But beyond that, we are just off of a really cool event that we got to do yesterday. And what event was that? Technically, it wasn't yesterday. It was a couple days ago, wasn't it?
Yes. This week's event. I've been doing outreach events almost weekly. Yeah. At least one a week. And so this week's event was the Clatsop County Job and Career Fair. And it was up at Clatsop Community College. And Jason, I gotta tell you, we met some really great people.
We did. We got a chance to meet, a huge, diverse group of individuals. I mean, there was just, well, first of all, we had probably the best spot.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We right at the corner.
Right in front of the door, but we were, a couple steps in.
Yeah.
So it was awesome.
I mean, even people that didn't want to see us were forced to see us because they walked right in and saw us. But we had a real good booth there, and we had a real good opportunity to talk about careers.
So we do these videos all the time, and they live on Facebook, and they live on YouTube, and they kind of sit there. But Jason is just so awesome. When we have a close job and career fair or event, other event like that he has the opportunity to drag out the big screen. He likes to surprise us and bring the big screen to play those videos for people. And it was just awesome. It was a little shocking the first time I went around the corner and the video was on and I looked up and I was on the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but... Yeah, it was great.
I had a lot of nerves moving that thing around. Those are big TVs, and I've moved TVs my whole life, but these things were so light, and I thought, this is actually a problem in of itself. I don't want to drop this TV because it's so light. Maybe I'm moving around and get too confident. But it was really cool.
In half. Those days are coming, but they're not here now.
It really did something though for us because we had such a really nice area to be, and it gave us an opportunity to really put up all these wonderful descriptive videos and several videos actually that really specifically spoke to our careers that we have here. We've focused on stuff that you do, Kathy, with transportation options. We focus on some things that I do with mobility management. Oh, actually, travel training. It's all about travel training. We even had something called Turning the Wrench, was about our mechanics, a little story about that. And then we even had one specifically from our HR department that talked about coming to work for us. So it was really neat to be able to then engage with people and to tell them, hey, go watch our video, just right around the corner. And they'd go stand there for a few minutes and then go visit with Kathy over there. And
it was one of those fun things. It was such a great event that, we weren't right next to each other. So people would come and talk to me and they would be talking about something that I knew was right up Jason's alley. So I'd send them around the corner to go talk to Jason.
And vice versa.
And he did the same thing. People would come over and they're like, somebody told me. And I'd say, oh, I wonder who that might be.
Yeah.
And so it was really fun in that way. And so we met some fantastic folks.
Absolutely.
That we really want to stay in touch with. So if you were one of those people that we talked to yesterday, like and share those buttons down below, and please make a comment so we can stay in touch. Because if we said to you, we'd love to have you on the show,
come on board.
We really meant it. And so we really want you to stay in touch. And know that if you gave us your contact information, we will be in touch. But most people, we let them reach out to us and say, hey, yes, for sure. We didn't just get caught up in the moment, but we want to be on the show. So drop us a note.
Your comments, your story is important to us, especially as it wraps around public transit. It's so important to hear from you. It's so important for us to learn from you. And coming on our show or speaking with us at these outreach events and not being afraid to share your story with us is such an important way to help our community. You are helping the community by sharing whatever it is regarding transit that you'd like to share. We spoke to people who were, some of them were students, just really young students who had a really interest in what we do as far as how we outreach via video and all that kind of stuff. So they want to do that. We spoke to individuals who were making life decisions.
Stories.
Yeah, transit stories and people making life decisions, because they're getting to that point in their life. And they got to come talk to us, and they want to come talk to us even further. So yes, if you're out there and you're one of those people, like I said, let us know. Comment below.
Right down there.
And we will give you a call.
Yes.
We'll reach back out to you.
And if this is the first time you've watched one of these videos, we're purposefully making it really short and sweet and trying to say thank you to all of those folks we talked to yesterday, all of our new watchers. We really want to interact with you. We want to get you involved. We want to be involved with making your transit decisions going forward. And just a quick thing that I just remembered, Jason, all kinds of things are involved with transit decisions and transportation decisions, better said. And the Oregon Transportation Department is doing some open houses in our area that are coming up.
There you go.
That are super important on what their plans are that they've got coming up. What are their projects? And they want to know if they are picking the right projects to prioritize or if they've missed the mark. So make sure to look at those open houses and go to the closest one to you so that you can get your voices heard.
Let me ask you a question, Kathy. You and I have... We have relationships with these agencies, and specifically ODOT, and usually we don't have too much of a problem in getting our voices heard.
Nope.
But I'll tell you what is even more powerful than just you and me speaking, or even our executive director talking to them. It's having you, the members of our community, having that confidence that your voice will be heard. It will be heard.
Right.
You contact us if you need help doing that too. We will help you do that. But it's really important that you make it out to some of these meetings when you just take a look. Call us.
If they see the public showing up there to make their specific concerns heard, or that they have general concerns about direction and prioritization, and the general public makes the time to show up at these meetings, or even, you don't even have to show up because ODOT's open houses are now online also, but takes the time to look it up and then make those comments. That means a huge amount. And I would say, if we're working on a point scale, our voices count as, let's say, a 5 when we bring things up, because they figure we've got our focus, we've got our target, we're laser zoomed in on what we do.
That's right.
But if you show up or you make those comments, whether you show up virtually or you show up in person, oh my gosh, that amplifies those priorities by, you go from a 10 to like a 50.
Orders of magnitude, right?
Seriously. So if you've got concerns, that's the place to voice them right now.
And if you, and again, I'm going to harp on this, if you have... maybe you're not as confident maybe to go to these meetings and stuff, contact us, please. We're open. We can talk. We can help encourage you to be there, or at the very least, we can carry your message.
And the virtual open houses make it really easy.
Absolutely.
So we'll put those links down in the comments so that you can follow those links.
And that's the reason why, when we have these big outreach events and stuff, it's really cool to speak with people because we get that opportunity to hear, really what people's stories are and stuff. And we want to listen to them. That's part of our job, is to take the time. It's to stop and, well, not necessarily smell the roses, but stop and listen. We need to pause, listen, and understand. Actively listen.
And boy, do we do that.
Yes, actively listen, yes.
I know personally, I take these outreach events seriously. Not just so that, I can, get information out, but so that I am there to absorb what people are saying. And I'm exhausted after them because I take them in, I process them, I try and figure out how to apply them and where to apply them and where do I need to pass that message on. So really, you are playing a vital role when you come and talk to us at these outreach events.
You really need to come see Kathy because she has got a wonderful outfit that she does. Not an outfit, but really her table is very well situated for wonderful outreach and stuff. And she even has... I'm gonna call him a mannequin. Okay,
Manny, my boyfriend.
Manny, our boyfriend. She dresses this doll up with high vis clothing and flashing lights on there because at all of our outreach events, we want to make sure that we present the message, the constant message of being safe while you're out there, walking, biking, scooting, rolling around, or using public transit and stuff. We want to make sure that you're safe out there. And we get that opportunity to do that and to really spread that message, share that message. So I have a TV, she has a mannequin. And that's kind of where we go.
We just like to example what we're talking
Yes,
about. So
exactly.
you can see how these things get used,
Yep.
and you can see how we're putting them into action. And
Exactly.
most of the time, if you see me at an outreach event, I've got safety devices with me that I can give you so that if you're out there walking, if you're thinking about walking, you're thinking about biking, you're thinking about taking the bus, you can do it more safely. So
Absolutely.
make sure you ask, make sure you check in. If there's something that you've seen at my table before and you don't see it now, ask me about it. I might have either something have the same thing tucked away that I didn't
Yep.
put out that day, or something like it to replace it. So
Absolutely.
make sure you give me a shout, and maybe don't shout at me, but sometimes you have to get my attention. Sometimes the places I go to are loud.
Yep.
And so, yeah.
I know, yeah, crowded, loud, but I'm telling you, just to kind of put this one to bed, we had such a wonderful time there. Thank you so much to Clatsop Community College for allowing that space to be used the way it was. It was on a gym floor, but they rolled out the carpet for us.
They literally did.
It was awesome.
And it was a great day.
Yep.
Like you said, Jason, thank you, Clatsop Community College.
Yeah.
Cedar.
Absolutely.
All of the
Yes.
things that you do, WorkSource, we really appreciate what you do in our county
Yep.
for us, and we look forward to the next time we get to do those things.
Absolutely.
In the meantime,
Yes.
Jason, I'm wearing green. It's St. Patty's Day. If we're talking about transportation, we do need to bring up,
Oh, yeah.
if you're going to be out there celebrating St. Patty's Day today, make sure you have a designated driver,
That's right. Do that.
or you're taking the bus.
Yeah.
Because we want to keep those, things that can happen when you shouldn't be behind the wheel to a minimum and not happening in our county.
So we're going to do a quick little thing here. If I've had a little too much fun and I have a friend who really cares about me, they're going to take these keys away. Don't be afraid. Your friendship is strong enough. It is. You are strong enough to prevent a potential accident from happening. Just take the keys away. That's all you got to do.
If you're going to go partying, if you're going to go to somebody's house,
Yeah.
give them the keys ahead of time so
Yeah.
they can put them away, so
Right.
you're not tempted at the end of the party to drive
Absolutely.
yourself home.
Yeah, please do that. Be safe out there, everybody. Enjoy that time. But one thing I want to do is talk about, we enjoyed a really wonderful day yesterday. I think it's important we do talk a little bit about Transit Employee Appreciation once
Yes.
a week, but it's really, we shared a really good time yesterday,
Yes,
barbecue. and all
officially
that.
the day
Yeah.
is tomorrow.
Right.
It's Saturday the 18th.
Yep.
And so if you're out there riding the bus today or tomorrow,
That's right.
make sure to, give the drivers an extra little pat on the back and
Sure.
say, thank you for all you do. And remember, there's also those of us behind
Yes.
the scenes that keep those buses running. So if
Yep.
you pick up the phone and you make a phone call in to ask a question, just add on that extra little, hey, thanks for being there. It could mean the world to somebody.
We enjoy doing this work. And what is this work? This work is about bringing services, transportation services, whatever they are, right? Bus, transportation options, travel training, okay? Everything in between. We are here to bring these services to you so that you have a wonderful transit district. We want you to take advantage of everything. And so we work hard for that. And so we're thankful that we work with other people. I love working with Kathy. She's fun, especially on Tuesdays. Don't ask me why. We'll figure that out. But the point is, though, is we get a chance to do this show. We get a chance to share creative thoughts and all that kind of stuff. And it's just cool. I mean, honestly, I never thought I'd be doing something like this. But here we are. And it's because I'm in transit.
Yeah, transportation options. In my world, people always shrug their shoulders and are like, what is that? What do you do? And boy, when I launch into what I do and how it can affect the community is really, that's what keeps me in it, because it is such a community benefit for people to know about transportation options and all of the things that means and what it can mean to them, their community, their job site, and their life.
Right. So, like Kathy said, if you see someone out there, if you're taking the bus and everything, and you have just something nice to say, go for it. Just say thank you very much.
I mean, it's always a good time to do
It's always
that.
a good time.
But especially in these next couple days.
Exactly. You got a lot of dedicated people who are doing a lot of great work for you. So thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you very much for using our transit district as a means of getting around your community. We are so proud of you. At least I am. I know I am. I'm sure I might be speaking for Kathy. We're proud of you for doing those things. And so thank you so much. And so, Kathy, it's short,
share,
sweet.
comment,
Share,
do
comment.
all the things.
Yeah.
We'll interact with you if you comment on our posts. So.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody,
Cool.
happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.
Take care,
We'll
everybody.
see you next week right back here.